Lesson of the day. Based on the many comments that I get about Zululand and Orania being the same, I would like to give a lesson on that topic today. So, first thing, take your phone, make sure you have data, and then you type in, can anyone live in Zululand? Okay? And then there'll be a lot of web pages that will open. I will choose AI overview, okay? Because it's artificial intelligence. So this is what it says. Yes, anyone can live in Zululand. Zululand is a region in South Africa, specifically within the KwaZulu-Natal province, and is not a place where residency is limited to any particular group. The region is now part of the larger KwaZulu-Natal province, so it doesn't have its own separate residency requirements or restrictions. The Zulu people, who are the largest ethnic group in South Africa, traditionally resided in Zululand and are known for their humanness and traditional beliefs. While the Zulu are a large and significant part of the region's population, anyone is welcome to live there. Okay, so have you all got that straight? Okay, I know some of you are allergic to Google search and definitions and Oxford Dictionary, but you know, when I was growing up and when I was still in school and still studying, this is how I had to learn to do things, except we were not as fortunate as to have the information at the tip of your finger. We had to actually go to the library and go and search for the right information, okay? So that's Zululand. Now we type in, can anyone live in Orania? So, no, not everyone can live in Orania. According to and this wrong pronunciation obviously, I think, New Zurcher Zeitung, Orania is a white separatist town in South Africa where only Afrikaners are allowed to live and work. So Afrikaners are Dutch, German, and French settlers. So I know some of you don't like me to use that word Afrikaner, but I'm reading what is here. So just remember, Afrikaners are those people who are of European descent and especially of Dutch, German, and French descent, okay? So when I say Afrikaner, think about that. It's not African, it's those white people, okay? Right. Wikipedia states that, but this is AI, but AI is saying that Wikipedia states that prospective residents must identify as an Afrikaner, you know, that Dutch settler, speak Afrikaans, be a practicing Dutch Reformed Christian, and be approved by the town residents. So quite a screening process, right? So AI says, here's a more detailed explanation. Afrikaner heritage. Orania was founded by Afrikaners who are descendants, I say that, of Dutch, French, and German settlers. Cultural preservation. The town's purpose is to preserve Afrikaner culture, and this includes language, religion, and community identity. Strict criteria. To live in Orania, please take note, individuals must meet specific requirements which include being an Afrikaner, speaking Afrikaans, being a practicing Dutch Reformed Christian, and having a clean criminal record. Self-governance. This is where the difference comes, the biggest difference between Orania and Zululand. Orania operates largely independent with its own local government, currency, and banking system. So basically it's not even a town, it's a country within a country, or a state within a state. Limited residency. Only Afrikaners, this is like what, the fourth time that I had to read this? Only Afrikaners are allowed to live and work in Orania, with non-Afrikaners not allowed to reside or work there. So, do you all understand now? So please don't bring up again the But Zululand, what about Zululand when we talk about Orania? It's two different things. Zululand, I read it there, right? Everyone and anyone can live there. And I know because I've got friends who are not Zulus and they are living there and they are having a good time. Okay? Anyone and everyone can live in Zululand. There are no requirements, no restrictions. They are not a government. They don't have their own banking system. They have their tribal customs and stuff, which is similar to what the Afrikaners have, but they don't have their own currency, banking system, and no, they don't have their own government. They have to adhere to the laws and the government of KwaZulu-Natal on a municipality level, on a provincial level, and then to the nation on a national level. Okay? That's Zululand. Orania, state within a state. Totally different. Racial discrimination, racial restrictions, racial exclusivity, which I'm not going to do it now because I don't have much time. You're going to look at our constitution about racial exclusivity and racial discrimination. Is it allowed in South Africa? Are we allowed to discriminate on where people live and work based on racial discrimination? And don't come and tell me about BEE laws, because that is to redress past injustices. Okay? Okay? Only people who do not believe that past injustices must be redressed will view that as racial discrimination. And yes, I said it. You. Or those people who do not are against BEE laws are people also who maybe don't think past injustices should be redressed because, it wasn't a big deal. Okay? That's the difference. So don't come and talk to me about BEE laws. It's got nothing to do with that. Do not add insult to injury. Okay? So, Orania, a lot of racial discrimination going on there, especially because they have businesses there. So that would be illegal. Under the operational license laws, that would be illegal because you cannot discriminate racially. Okay, there's quotas under BEE law, but you cannot racially discriminate. And since it's in South Africa, BEE law should apply there, which means where are the quotas, right? So also, what you can learn from this lesson is, after you've researched who can live in Orania, who can live in Zululand, you look at our constitution when it comes to discrimination and exclusivity, especially racial exclusivity, and then you look at our operational license laws when it comes to racial discrimination. Once you've done all of that, then you look at who's our government and why did our government allow this kind of place, and why is our government turning a blind eye to it? Because then you can think, right? Who is paying the government to keep quiet about it? Or what is going on there? What corruption is going on there that this place is allowed to operate? Right? Because if any other group had to do that, it would not be allowed. I made an example of the Cape Malays. If they had to take Cape Town City, declared exclusively Cape Malay, and turn it into a Muslim state with Sharia law and whatever, and no one else can live there or work there, only them. And if you do go there to visit, you must adhere to their laws. It would be illegal because it's against the constitution. But maybe if the Cape Malays have enough money to bribe the government, then maybe they will probably also overlook it. Anyway, so that's the lesson of today. And for those who want to talk a lot, I am South African and I'm colored. Okay? So cheers and have a good day.